I'm here in northern France for the launch of the Peugeot 308 SW. That's SW for station wagon, or estate car if you're from this side of the Atlantic. Now this car's got a tough fight on its hands, taking on the likes of the Ford Focus and Volkswagen Golf estates. So let's see if the SW has got what it takes. Peugeot recently won European Car of the Year for the 308 hatchback, but don't let that fool you. Past winners of the award include the Alfa Romeo 147, Renault Megane and the old Peugeot 307, none of which have stood the test of time. So I'll be judging this car on the facts, and on paper at least it looks good. It's got one of the biggest boots in the class and some of the most efficient engines. Now the car I'm driving today is the 2-litre BlueHDi diesel fitted with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. With 150 brake horsepower, it's the most powerful engine in the range. As tested here, it emits 107 grams of carbon dioxide from the tailpipe for every kilometre you drive. But ditch the auto box and opt for slightly smaller wheels, and that drops to just 99 grams per kilometre, low enough for free car tax. And the 1.6 diesel can do 88 miles per gallon, which is genuinely remarkable when you think that Toyota claims 72 mpg for its Prius hybrid. Unfortunately, you're unlikely to match those figures in the real world, as we found when we measured fuel economy in the 308 diesel hatchback. You can read those test results on our website at which.co.uk/cars. Like any diesel engine, this 2-litre BlueHDi has plenty of low-down pulling power, which is great if you've got the car loaded up with passengers and luggage. But don't discount the new 1.2-litre 3-cylinder petrol engines. You have to work them a bit harder, and because of that, they're not quite as economical. However, we calculated that it would take 9 years of driving 10,000 miles a year before you recoup the £1,500 price premium for the standard 1.6 diesel over the similarly powerful 1.2 petrol. Work out which engine is cheapest for you using the petrol versus diesel calculator on the Which Car website. You might have seen the latest ads for the 308 which say "improve your Golf" in reference to a certain German competitor. And from the outside the car does look fairly Golf-esque, solid and a little bit, well, dull. But on the inside, Peugeot's gone its own way, and the SW is all the better for it. The car's dashboard looks really sleek and minimal, and that's because most functions are accessed via this 9.7-inch touchscreen, standard on all models except the entry-level Access, which Peugeot says only 10% of buyers will go for anyway. The system isn't perfect. Flicking between screens to access different functions isn't as easy as just turning an old-fashioned dial. But that's the price that you pay for style. One thing that hasn't been compromised is space. The SW is 33 centimetres longer than the 308 hatchback, with a useful bit of extra legroom and, of course, a much bigger boot. Open the tailgate, and as you can see there's a wide aperture and a low sill to really help when loading bulky objects. Now Peugeot says that this holds 660 litres up to the parcel shelf, and that compares pretty well with the 420 litres that we measured in the Volkswagen Golf estate. I particularly like these levers here that allow you to drop the rear seats down flat. Show the SW a few corners and it rolls quite a bit. The payoff for its soft suspension though is a comfortable ride. Factor in the super light steering, and this isn't a car that likes to be hurried. So you wouldn't drive an SW for fun, but it does promise to be an easy car to live with. Or does it? The perceived quality of this 308, the way the car looks and feels, is vastly better than the old car. In fact, it's up there with the best in class. But Peugeot's reliability was rated poor in the 2013 Which Car survey, so we have some concerns about how reliable the car will be in the long run. Ultimately, my money would probably go on the Honda Civic Tourer if I was looking for a car in this sector, but the 308 would definitely make the shortlist. Click here to watch our video review of the 308 hatchback, see our top 10 family car buying tips and save money with our latest hot car deals.